Hey everybody, it's Nintendo Weird 100 here with my brand new Let's Play! Welcome to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda! Link's Awakening DX for the Game Boy Color. So, let's get this game started! Okay, on the player select screen here, as you can see, this is was a file I was already playing. I wanted to show off a little Easter egg first before I actually got started. If you actually type in your name as Zelda in all caps, Z-E-L-D-A, what happens? You get an awesome little remix of the Zelda theme. I honestly love this song, which is why it's in the intro. But anyway, let's actually get this game started. Of course, I'm going to be calling myself Link like I did in my Link to the Past LP. Now, this game was originally believed to be a sequel to Link to the Past, but now it's believed to be to come after the combined endings of the Oracle games. I'm not sure. I haven't checked the timeline recently. But anyway, let's get this game started.
What a relief! I thought you'd never wake up. You were tossing and turning. What? Zelda? No, my name's Marin. You must still be feeling a little woozy. You are on Koholint Island.
What the hell is Koholint Island? This is not Hyrule. You got anything else to say?
Follow the lane south to reach the beach where I found you. Since you were washed ashore, lots of nasty monsters have been in the area. So be careful, okay?
And Mario? I am in heaven! Well, Link, you finally snapped out of it. My name's Terran. No, you're Mario. Hope you're feeling better. What? How did I know your name? I wasn't that concerned considering Mario is video game god, so he probably would know who everyone is. You think it's weird, eh? Well, I saw it on the back of this shield. And we get our shield, which, unlike in other games, is actually an equipable item. So anyway, you got your shield back! The return of the item voice, yes! Press the button and repel enemies with it! Awesome, so, of course it's equipped to my B button, so I can just press and hold B and deflect stuff, which is cool. So anyway, also, love this song. I'm gonna be making comments about this soundtrack a lot, because there's a lot of really good music in this game. But anyway, I guess we can just continue on the lane, and holy crap, Bow Wow! Yeah, so, wow, we really must be in video game heaven! I mean, come on, we were greeted by Mario, and now there's a chain shop. Really? Okay, we really are in video game heaven, and you guys are playing baseball. You should be playing video games. What are you doing? Anyway, let's head on the south down here, and let's see, Tail Cave and Torambo Shores? Torambo Shores, okay. I always thought it was Tornado Shores or something like that, but anyway. There is an enemy, but I will explain those in a minute, because we can't fight them yet, because all we can do is bounce off of them with our shield, like this. But anyway, let's just get past these. Well, let's see what this has to say. Beware of sea urchins! Don't touch them with your bare hands! See, now you can actually press hold your shield button and just push them like this, which is what we're gonna have to do if we want to get... don't hurt me. Yeah, those are, of course, as the sign said, these are sea urchins. The only way they hurt you is by touching you, and they do half a heart of damage, which at this point of the game can be kind of devastating, which, considering you only have 3 hearts. So anyway, sit in there, and that's a sword, and it's apparently see-through. And who the hell are you?
Hoot hoot! So you are the lad who owns the sword. Now I understand why the monsters are starting to act so violently. A courageous young lad has come to wake the windfish.
What the hell is a windfish?
It is said that you cannot leave this island unless you wake the windfish.
What's the windfish? Tell me.
You should now go north to the mysterious forest. I will wait for you there. Hoot! Birds!
What the hell is a windfish? Okay, whatever, I get my sword. Yay! And I'm holding it aloft, and you found your sword! It must be yours because it has your name engraved on it. Makes me wonder, is that the golden sword and everything? And yeah, I'm talking over the awesome fanfare and everything, but anyway. And now we get the classic Zelda music! Da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, now, let me just switch these around. I prefer having the, sword on the B button, just me. Anyway, now we can kill them! Yay! We have our powers of die! So anyway, let's kill you guys, and this, of course, if you haven't played a Zelda game before, one, you're insane, and two, you should know that, you should be informed that the money in this game is rupees, which actually, is, I believe, a currency in India. So anyway, yeah, those these rupees we're collecting, even though they're blue, normally in most of the games they would be 5 rupees, these are worth 1 rupee, oh well. Because actually, this was before, different colored rupees actually, no, what am I talking about? I was about to say this was before different colored rupees had meaning, but what am I talking about? Link to the Past, hello? Has it been that long? Well, now that I think about it, it's been about 6 or 7 months since I finished Link to the Past at this point. So anyway, now we can kill those guys, and of course, these guys are Octoroks, which I'm hungry enough to eat one, and which really I'm not, because I just had dinner earlier. So anyway, they can only do damage to you by either touching them, or they can actually shoot rocks at you and everything, being an Octorok. And both those attacks, the contact and as well... Oh no, I lost a rupee! No! But anyway, and of course, yes, I have to cut down every bush I see, because it's Link's lawn mowing service! So yeah, touching them as well as getting hit with a rock, they do half a heart of damage, but you can reflect it with your shield, and anyway. And you guys should be playing video games if you are in video game heaven. So anyway, as the mysterious owl guy told us, we want to head up north towards the mysterious woods. I will be exploring more of that village in a little bit, and here's you again, okay.
Hoot! Ho, brave lad, on your quest to wake the dreamer!
The dreamer? Are you talking about that windfish thing that you still have not told us what it is?
Welcome to the mysterious wood.
I thought you said it was the forest.
Much of the mystery you will find... what? Something about uncharted Koholint Island, whatever. I'm afraid you may find it a trifle difficult to leave this island while the windfish naps. You said it was impossible. Either by, have you ever visited the Tail Cave, which is south of the village? Go there with a key you find in this forest. The windfish, which you still have not told us what it is watching. Hoot! Birds! So, anyway, and... I love this song. Like I said, this soundtrack is really good. I like it. So anyway, up here we've got moblins, which now are apparently in video game hell, considering they're enemies. Yeah, so basically, they take 2 hits with the sword. These are just regular moblins. They hurt if you touch them, or they can shoot arrows at you. And what the hell is this thing? As a raccoon, my nose is very sensitive to stuff like dust and powder.
Okay.
You're going to be lost thanks to me.
And, whoa, what the hell happened? Yes, if you're playing through this first time, you really don't know what just happened, but you actually he sent you to a different part of the forest. But anyway, as you can see, that this moblin right here actually has a sword and shield, which makes it harder to kill. Not much different, except it doesn't have the ability to shoot arrows at you. It can hit you with their sword, and that's pretty much it, but they immediately charge at you. So, yeah, this if you really get lost, I'm back where I was just a second ago. This forest really isn't that big. It's not like the one from Link to the Past. So anyway, what's this sign say? Beware of floors with cracks! A heavy person should not stand on them! So in other words, Snorlax, get out of here! And anyway, here's another new enemy, which, well, not really new enemy, it's been in previous Zelda games, and don't fall! Link, you idiot. Anyway, these are keys, which are basically just bats, and I will... Okay, wait just a second. Let me finish explaining keys as this cool little music plays. Keys, they can only do damage to you by touching them, blah 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 blah, just hit them with your sword once, they're good, they're just annoying little bats. Anyway, you've got a Guardian Acorn to reduce the damage you take by half. Basically, the way that a Guardian Acorn works is, yeah, like it said, it does half damage, and actually, since in this game enemies cannot do a quarter heart of damage, if they do a half a heart of damage, it doesn't do anything, which is kind of cool. So what's in here? We've got... You got 50 rupees! Very nice! So anyway... Let's, also, I meant to explain this earlier, probably should have explained this when I got the sword. You still have the spin attack like you did in Link to the Past, so you can press and charge that up. And right up here, we've got some more new enemies. What are these, you might ask? These are green Zoles, I believe, I think. They were in the original Zelda game, as well as I believe they might have been in Zelda 2. I don't remember if they were in Link to the Past. Anyway, what's this thing right here? If another reference to Link to the Past, you might ask? Yes, it is! We've got us. You pick the toadstool. As you hold it over your head, a mellow aroma flows into your nostrils. Okay. So anyway, now, no, do not go back out. Using Link to the Past logic, that means we should try and go find a witch who can turn that into magic powder. So, let's, just head on in through here, and these guys will respawn once we leave the cave, and now, the counterpart to the Guardian Acorn, you got a piece of power! You can feel the energy flowing through you! Basically, you do double damage, which is kind of cool. I don't think a Guardian Acorn and a, piece of power can stack on top of each other, which, yeah, I don't think they can. I think they just immediately cancel each other out, but they've got the same song and everything, which you will probably hear that tune a lot. Not only in this LP, but if you decide to play the game. But, so now, what we want to do is just head up north here out of the... No, not head... No, back off. I have pink hair. Actually, no, in this game I have black hair. What am I talking about? So I guess my hair changed colors over systems.
Let's heal your wounds and get you rid of all that stress. Close your eyes and relax.
Yes, I'm bringing that back from Link to the Past. Now I guess I could talk a little bit more about this game. It was originally, Link's Awakening was originally released on the Game Boy, and I gotta introduce these new enemies again. Yay! I guess I'll explain, when the game came out a little soon. Those were red souls. When you attack them with a sword, they split into two little gels, which can attach to you. They don't do any damage, but they just slow you up, and it can get kind of annoying. Now, right down here, we have a Buzz Blob. Touching it will do a full heart of damage, and it electrifies you, which doesn't really do too much else. And what is this? It looks like a witch's hut, so let's see. What do you have to say?
Double, toil and trouble. A toadstool makes powder for tricks.
That was weird. Okay, and... Whoa. Wow, this looks pretty heavy! You won't be able to lift this with just your bare hands. Then how in the world does she get into bed? Well, I guess she has a spell, which, speaking of spells, Sunshine, Daisy, Buttermellow, turn this stupid blue rat yellow. Anyway, so let's pull out that toadstool of ours and give it to her. It's the toadstool you picked in the woods, What are you talking about? What the... No, okay, fine.
Ah, it has a sleepy toadstool, it does.
Are you calling it it? Are your eyes that bad?
We'll mix it up into something in a jiffy.
I like the music speeds up right here.
It's already, it is. Take care as there's not much there. Why not try a bit in my hut?
And what do we get? You got some magic powder! Try sprinkling it on a variety of things. So if, we use it on right there...
Good job! Use it on your enemies and see what happens. If you run out, go to the forest and pick some mushrooms and I will make you some more. Very useful, but I usually don't have to end up coming back here, because I'm kind of conservative with these items, but, one of the kind of funny things you can do with magic powder is if you hit a Buzz Blob, its eyes all wig out and everything, which I believe they actually had that in Link to the Past, but I never showed that off. And what else can they do? You can burn moblins alive! Yes! I'm going to enjoy that. But, just so I don't accidentally start using up a lot, I'm just gonna switch back to my shield. Kill you guys real quick. And the game paused, so that red Zol apparently is now a green one. Okay. Whatever. It's not like it matters, it's already dead. But I guess I can talk about this now, Link's Awakening was originally released on the Game Boy, back in 1993, and it was re-released again on the Game Boy Color, which, of course, gave it color graphics, because, of course, the original game was in black and white. Added a couple of little features, which I'll explain later. Added a whole new dungeon, and a couple of side quests, I believe. So anyway, if you remember, he said he was, his nose was very sensitive to stuff like powder and dust, so what does this do? Game Boy sound effects for the win. The last thing I can remember was biting into a big juicy mushroom. Then I had the darndest dream. I was a raccoon. Yeah, sounds strange, but it sure was fun.
Yeah, so obviously this guy has to be Mario. I don't care. He is definitely Mario. He is not Terran. Anyway, no, I did not mean to use that on him again. Let's see what you have to say.
I'm all tuckered out. Whew. I think I better set a spell before I head home.
It'd be funny if he fell asleep like he did in Mario 64. But anyway, let's head on up here now that we can go through there. And what do we have here? You got the tail key! Now you can open the tail cave gate! Which we've not seen yet, and you're back again. Great.
Hoot! Take that key and go to the tail cave. Retrieve the instrument that is hidden.
What instrument? What are you talking about?
Go now. The windfish is waiting. Hoot! Birds! And...
What is he talking about? Instruments? Tail Cave? I mean, well, we already know what Tail Cave is, the sign pointed it out. But what instrument are you talking about? What is with that owl? God! But anyway, I guess there's not much else to talk about. Also, I guess I could mention, since I was talking about, like, the release of this game, it actually, and of course, for those of you 3DS owners, which, yes, I know that looks pretty heavy, and I know I won't be able to lift it with just my bare hands. For all you 3DS owners who have your 3DS hooked up to the internet, which I don't know why you wouldn't, it's a lot of fun, you can also buy this game on the Nintendo 3DS eShop, for, I think, $4 or $5. Now, something else I actually, back to the game. If you come over here, this is another reference to Link to the Past right here. Cut down this bush, fall down this well, and what will we find? The first piece of heart, which really just requires the sword, so I could have gotten that earlier, but anyway. You got a piece of heart! Press select on the subscreen to see! So anyway, let's head up these stairs. Now, I guess I can show off this menu a little bit more. Of course, you can press the select button and you see what cloak you're wearing, and you can also see right there how many pieces of heart you have, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. In the next video, I will be exploring this village a little bit more, and, I guess just continuing on the game, and I guess heading towards Tail Cave, which is the first dungeon. So, not too bad for a first episode. So, anyway, see you guys in the next episode.